Guys, it is Toxicjuice here, and we're going to be doing some MCMO tutorials today. We're going to show you how to do axes and swords and level them up really fast so you can go ahead and PvP and wreck some face. Anyway, so we've made a little board over here which is just explaining a few things. So there's 3 ways we're going to show you how to level up your MCMO fast today. One's for OP, which is a spawn egg dispenser machine. The other 2 are for non-OP, and there's a factions pigmen farm, which is quite hard to do. And quite expensive as well for all the obsidian, but we'll show you that in a bit. And then there's also one for non-OP as well, which is Enderman. It's a block height kind of exploit method. Just get some info and some facts so you can understand the MCMO for swords and axes a little bit better. So in MCMO, to increase axes and sword levels, you need to either PvP or kill naturally spawned mobs. Does mean you can't use spawners and they won't work, which is a bit of an annoying thing, but we've made 3 methods which will help you out a lot, hopefully. And if they do, always leave a like and maybe even subscribe in there. Anyway, so luckily for you, we do have 3 working methods that will help and increase your axes and sword level in no time, so you can go and wreck face. So the first one we're going to be showing you is the OP one, and if I just fly over here, is basically, we're going to show you how to do this in like a little tutorial in a second. I'm going to fly to a new piece of land, but basically, as Jordan's is showing, there's dispensers at the back, and you create a pulse which then goes off, and they count as naturally spawned mobs when they come out of the dispenser. If you've got like a ton of these or pigmen spawn eggs when you're on OP, just go ahead and that will level it up insanely fast. But if you just stop that for a second, Jordan, there's 2 ways which you can make this pulse to fire off the dispensers going fast and that. And there is okay, that's my phone. 1 second, guys, 1 second. Sorry about that, guys, that was my mum calling to check if I'm at my lunch. You know how mums are, they're annoying like that and pester you. Anyway, let's get back. So there's 2 ways, as I was saying, there's of making this pulse which will fire off the dispensers. And there is this one, which I'll show you how to do that when we do the tutorial. And then there's this one, and I think they're about equal. And this one seems to be a bit faster, but they both power off this, which then goes to release, it's going to do such here, the creepers from the dispensers by powering them up. So anyway, we're going to fly over to a new piece of land, and we're going to show you how to make this thing. As we're back, and as you can see, Jordan's made this things you need box for us, which will contain all the little bits and pieces we need to create the contraption. Anyway, guys, Jordan, peonies. Awesome. You don't need the peonies, of course, but you will need all of this stuff. So 2 dispensers, 6 repeaters, 64 redstone, 4 stone slabs, 3 redstone torches, and that's depending on whether you want to do the repeater contraption or the redstone torch contraption. I'll show you both to create the redstone pulse for the dispensers. Right, so okay, let's go to a bit of land over here, and what you want to do is you want to build out 4 blocks like so, and then extrude that this way, like that. So awesome. So then place 2 dispensers, and you'll have something which looks just like that. After that, you want to go and extend this by 2 at the back and place 2 redstone repeaters. Then after that, we'll just bring out this, and you want to put redstone all along here, just to where you're going to make your contraption to make the redstone pulse. And then, before we do that, let's just go ahead. Levers. What is Jordan doing? Tom's dildo. Well, let's go and put that there. Then we're going to put that out like so, and then we will just make this so high so the creepers won't be able to see us when we go. Just dig down here. Actually, no, we'll do it. Let's do that the opposite way. Sorry guys. There you go. Okay, so you're about to hit the creepers there, and they won't be able to see you. Just repeater, redstone, repeater, redstone, repeater, redstone, repeater, redstone. This is just kind of a simple kind of redstone pulse. It's just going to send a signal to your dispensers to make them shoot out creepers like rapid fire, which is really cool. Just go ahead and show you like that, and that's going to send a redstone signal. And there's 2 ways, so if that one doesn't suit you, maybe you don't want to get the repeaters for that, there's another way which you can do it by putting 3 out like that blocks, then putting 1 like so, extruding that like so, putting the 3 redstone torches at the back, and then that creates a redstone pulse which you can just drag along to wherever you want to go. But for this tutorial, we're just going to use this redstone contraption to power our dispensers, and then that's going to work like so. Make sure your dispensers are all pointing in the same direction, otherwise it won't work. Anyway guys, the last thing to do for this part of the OP factions tutorial to increase your MCMO is to go ahead and put the creeper eggs back in the dispensers, connect that, and as you'll see, creepers will start falling. And if we just go and get an axe quickly, then we can start hitting them and get our MCMO up. On Jordan's server, I don't think he's got it, so we've only literally just installed MCMO for this, so it's not showing the levels we get, but it is increasing, and it will increase on your server, depending whether you've actually got MCMO on it or not. Axes, as you can see, it's gone up, it's 16 levels, and it works really, really well. Okay guys, we're going to go straight to the first of the non-OP ways to level up your MCMO, axes and swords. I will see you right in a second. Hello guys, we're back, and as you can see now, after probably wondering what the heck this massive box was, it's a zombie pigman farm. So this works off the whole idea that pigmen walk through ender portals and they come into the normal world from the nether. And if you can hear a little twinkle and, well, kind of, I don't know, bell in the background, sorry about that, it's my cat. But anyway, so when the zombie pigmen get spawned after walking through the nether portal, they see this block and they think this is an actual block. They're programmed to think it's a block, but they walk straight off it because obviously they can't stand on it because it's not a full block, and they end up falling down here. And on the server, because the nether's not enabled yet, Jordan's just imitating that with imitating the zombie pigmen coming through the nether portals by just placing the eggs. But I can show you it does work, and it's the same thing for when they just walk through the portals because they're still naturally spawned mobs. And by no means you can't extend on this and make it a lot bigger. Me and Jordan just made a small model on it. Not because we're lazy, but like you get the idea from the whole thing, and you can just.
I think it's because we're lazy, because I couldn't be asked to build any bigger than this.
Yeah, it does take a lot of time, and it is quite expensive with all the obby, I'm sure, on a faction server. But you can extend this upwards and make it more efficient and that. Anyway, so let's just head into home KA. I've written that as kill area. And you put slabs at the bottom here so the baby pigmen don't go running around the place. But what we can do is, if I go game mode S now, we figured out that the MCMO wasn't working because I was in a creative the whole time. But we can start hitting all these mobs now, and it will. Oh, am I in? I'm in /God. And it will just start leveling up our. What is it? Oh, is it still not working? Axes. Is it getting there? Should be working. Game mode S. Yeah. How come it's not working now? It was working before, wasn't it, Jordan? Oh well. Anyway, yeah. Basically, guys, this does work on a normal server, but since this is like a server we've just put up now, and we're still messing with it and getting things to work properly, it's being a bit buggy. But MCMO will work. This is it counts as naturally spawn when they go through the ender portals. And then you can go kill them and increase your axe level just the same. Now we're going to go to the next non-OP way of getting your MCMO levels up. We'll just see you in about a second. I'm with Jordan again. Jump around, Jordan, like we're crazy. Okay, that's cheating, but alright guys, so basically when you come to the end, the next MCMO tutorial, the next MCMO grinder for axes and swords, is in the end, as I think I told you at the start. But basically what you want to do is get to the end if it's on your server. If it's not, then shame. But if it is, you've got to branch out like so for quite far. And I'm going to speed this bit up, and I'll show you what to do next when I branch out further. Alright guys, so when you've branched out quite far, obviously on a factions world you're probably going to have to go a lot further out than this because most of the end will probably be all wrecked and destroyed and absolutely full of people looking for bases, and you want to get it out quite fast so no one's going to find it. So what I suggest you do is that if you do it on a faction server, I'd go out really far and then mine your path backwards so no one can trace where you're building your Enderman MCMMO grinder. Anyway, so when you get here, you want to build and branch out far enough. You want to build a big platform. So for this, I'm actually going to use /1. It will help a lot if we go and do this. Hey guys, it's Tom here. Just coming back onto the video to do a slight voiceover, the speeding up of the making of the MCMMO grinder in the end. Now, just so you know, I've sped it up. That you don't have to make it exactly like this. I've not just made it hard for you by speeding it up. There's any way. This is just a general idea of what you can do in the end. You can make it as big. You can change anything you like in order to make it better, personally for you. But this is just a general idea. You can change, modify, and make it to however you want it. So I'm just going to let you get back on the video. Thank you for watching. Stand behind your little guard if you go game mode S. Actually, yeah, okay. Guard mode off. Enable governor. So what we're going to do is start hitting these Endermen. And as soon as those die, just look at all the Endermen and they'll come to you. Just look at them. Is that lag? Let's make them all. Just basically make them all angry, and then they'll come back to here. See Endermen are just coming, and then this will get your these are all naturally spawned, like as well. They count as naturally spawned because they've spawned by themselves on a big platform in the end, and they'll just keep coming and coming, and you can level your axe level up quite fast by doing this. Right guys, so thank you so much for watching.